Snakes and fakes may try to take my place. Little do they know I'm running first in this race. As I laugh in their face, leaving the dust without a trace. I got facts with nothing to prove, absent a lack. I flow on this track with straight precision. I attract what I want, it's my decision. I didn't forget, I'm the down that you want but couldn't crack. So get back, cause I attract but don't front. Old school, leaning in the back of a white Cadillac like the Mac. It's like a drought I fear until no rain. Or better still, joy you never knew, I've seen the pain. Excuse me, let me refrain. Damn, isn't that insane? Anyway, let me shift gears, stay in your lane. As I'm driving to the truth, that's what I do. I know who I am, but who are you? Okay. Hello, hello. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. Welcome to Mr. Frederick. Good word. It's yours truly. Back again, right back at you guys. All right, guys. Got a good one for you again today. Another hitter. Another hitter. Yes, we are hitting them. Hitting you over your head with some knowledge, some wisdom, some understanding. That's the key. Each one teach one. Must share. Okay? All right, guys. We'll get right into it. Today, we are going to talk about, I put a post up, if you guys could check it out, moving forward with audacious faith. The audacity to have this type of faith moving forward, how you do it, what kind of zone, what kind of presence are you moving forward with? And that does matter, because some people move forward in fear, some people move forward with lack, some people move forward with doubt. But moving forward with audacious faith, that's different. Martin Luther King said that. Man I admire very much. People could talk and say, oh, this and that, and how he did things and this. And people could say whatever they want. But the reality is these individuals that want to criticize leaders of that magnitude would not have, they wouldn't have a tenth of what's in this pinky of courage to put their life and their families' lives on the line at that time to do what that man did. They wouldn't. They're cowards. And if they were faced with those types of threats and oppositions from the inside and out, there's no way they would have done it. They would have said, no, not me. I don't want the job. I don't want the calling. I want to go home. No. What you want me to do? He didn't. He stood up and knew what was coming. And I can tell you, as a man and as a person, that's no small feat. It's a price being a leader. It's a price being opposed. It's a price standing up against insurmountable odds and still moving forward with audacious faith. That's why I love that. Love that quote. Love that man. Okay. His deeds. And a lot of people now are benefiting off of those deeds and don't pay respect, don't pay homage. But who cares? Those individuals, again, don't understand history and its context. And so they're irrelevant. And cowards, because again, they would never do what he did. So enough about that. But what he said was moving forward in that state of mind, in that frame, in that presence. How do we do that? And so what I have put together is some facts that need to be aligned to do that. First, you need to have courage. You need to have belief in yourself. You need to have belief in the Lord. Okay? Check out my video I made yesterday about belief, guys. You need to be able to resist the enemy. Resist the devil and he shall flee. You need to be able to do that, because the reality is that you cannot move forward with that faith and you're trying to still dibble and dabble in his deeds and leaving those cracks open, because that's always going to give you some doubt, because you already know the things that you're doing doesn't align with you being successful. You know that they're bringing doubt, they're bringing cracks, they're bringing that little bit of opportunity for the enemy to get in and get you. So that's why you're never going to be perfect, but you don't want to willfully open up yourself for that. So resist the devil and he shall flee. Get rid of your old ways. your old ways that were hurting you, that were a detriment to your success, to others around you. Leave them ways in the past. You must put your hand to the plow and not look back. Luke 9:62. Any man that looks back is not fit for the kingdom. So you must move forward with confidence. It is what it is. Family, a lot of people, yes, you're going to have to leave them alone. You know, you have grace. Have grace for your growth and understanding and patience and compassion for yourself. Yes, have that. But with that grace and that compassion comes a sound mind. You must think wisely, because if you left someone alone and they were a detriment to you, they have betrayed you, they have proven to be an enemy of yours by their actions, you cannot ignore that. Yes, give grace for individuals who display change consistently at your discretion. But I would say, family, be very cautious, because if someone had the intent to destroy you, hurt you, your soul, your spirit, that's a demon in that individual that's completely against you. And a lot of times God will remove you from these individuals, and what you're not doing is listening to God. So you bring them back around, you know what you're doing. You're not resisting the devil. You're literally entertaining the devil. You're having a dance with the devil. You're doing a two-step. You don't want to do the two-step with the devil. You don't want to do this with the devil. Hey, you don't want to do that with the enemy. No. No. You want to be like, I'm not going into the dance at all. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to stay home and watch the Golden Girls. I'm going to watch the basketball game. I'm going to watch a football game. I'm going to find something else to do. I'm not going to that dance. You understand? So this is a fact. Some people, you got to close the door, sit. You know, it's just what it is. That enemy that they have in them, they're doing the same things. They haven't changed. And God will show you. You'll see the same things. They'll do the same. You'll see similarities. But when he's trying to remove you from a situation, he's trying to uplift you. And he can't do that when you have these people, these demonic energies around you. He can't move you and take these demons with you, because all they're going to do is destroy you. So God loves you. He loves who loves him. So remember, you're not going to have everything, family. We don't live in a perfect world. I always tell all my viewers that. We don't live in a perfect world. A lot of things you got to let go and not look back. Just keep it moving. The right people, the right situations will be there for you when they're supposed to be. Understand and trust in the Lord. Won't let you down. So you have to move forward with wise counsel. That's a huge part. He that has wise, you have to have wise. That's Proverbs 13:20. Walk with the wise, and you shall be wise. Walk with fools, and you will suffer harm. Remember, family, walk with the wise, and you shall be wise. Walk with fools, and you will be harmed. So why in the world would the Lord want you to uplift you, promote you spiritually, okay? Why would the Lord promote you to do great things and be your highest self, okay? Your highest timeline. Why would the Most High do all of that? And then you take fools with you and be harmed? He wouldn't. So he's going to talk to you and tell you, get them out of your way. And that's why he always displays who these individuals are before he promotes you. That's why you get the betrayals. That's why you get the backbiting, the talking behind your back, the setups, the lying, all of these things, the not being there for you. That's why you get all of this, the disappearing acts. You know, it's a blessing, family, when individuals decide to not acknowledge you, to not be by your side, to not give you your praise, to not uplift you, to not see you correctly. It's a blessing. It's a blessing, family. You got to understand, because at that point, they are clearly showing they can't go with you. They're saying, hey, I can't go. Hey, guys, I got tickets to the islands. Yeah, all paid, all expenses paid, 7 days. We're going to go on a boat. We're going to hop off different islands all along the Caribbean, Hawaii, Tahiti, wherever you want to go that's nice and beautiful. Hotel paid for, food, everything. Okay, and they're saying, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to stay in Buffalo in the middle of December, January. I'm going to stay in, I don't pick on Buffalo, I'm going to stay in Montana. I'm going to stay in Maine, somewhere cold. Heck, it could be in Washington, D.C. It could be in Texas, somewhere that's uncomfortable in the winter. Okay? I'd rather stay in these harsh environments and climates than go to tropical weather with you and enjoy. That's what they're saying. So it's wonderful because the only people that should go on that trip with you should be individuals that have your trust in your heart and that truly believe in you, that truly respect you, that truly honor you. Those are the only ones in the eyes of the Lord that are worthy to walk with you. And that's how he does it. He identifies them before he gives you those tickets. So you know not to take them with you because they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. They was talking about you behind your back. And see, they think you don't know. See, but they don't understand. God creates everything. He has eyes in everything. Everyone. So if someone's connected to the Lord, family, think about this. Why wouldn't they know your schemes, your evil deeds, your plots, your plans? Why wouldn't they know? You don't know how powerful these individuals are that's connected to the Most High. You don't know. And see, that's the ignorance. That's the fools. Those are the fools. That's why I use that word, family, because it's very important, because the fools will harm you. And that's why when they let themselves be known and you don't walk with them, that's why you're getting God's protection. That's why I say it's a blessing when they expose themselves. It's a blessing and a lesson too. So understand, family, when you're moving forward, you must resist the enemy and he will flee. Let go. Don't look back. Understand you must have unwavering faith in the Lord. You must have the audacity to believe, to have that faith, walk with it, unwavering. Yes, it's going to be obstacles. Yes, things are going to look bad at times, but he promises his grace is sufficient. He'll get you through it. That's what building those faithful muscles all about. You see, you got muscles like this, family, but then you have muscles in your spirit, in your soul. Much more important, much more powerful. These muscles will deteriorate over time. You're not going to be 80 years old or 90 years old still carrying the same amount of strength physically. But that soul, that spirit, it can get stronger, stronger, and stronger the longer you survive, the longer you live. That spirit can get stronger and stronger. You see the difference? One deteriorates. One depreciates. One appreciates. So you have to understand that this is the one that feeds everything else, because in the end, this is the one that's not going anywhere. Even when this physical form is done, even when our bodily functions fail us, our soul will still be here. So that's why you feed that. And that's why you move with that audacious faith, because it's everlasting. And that's what's going to the kingdom. And that's what the Lord is trying to protect you from when you're moving forward. So remember that, family. Remember that moving forward, you're going to have to let some things go. It's just the natural order of things. But it's a small price to pay for the blessing that you're getting in the end. But you just have to believe that. And you have to believe it unwaveringly. Know it. Embrace it. Believe it. All right, family. Love what you do. Do what you love. Peace.